Hey, how's it going, guys? Dave Wong here. And yeah, this concludes a Dragon Boat season. And right here, I'm just, doing a tribute paddle. Um, Today, September 29th, was my dear friend, teammate, mentor, paddling buddy, training partner, was Jimmy J's tribute paddle. And yeah, we about 100 of us gathered in Alder Bay, um, and you know, we listened to a great speech by Barry, his close friend, and yeah, we paid tribute to him, paid our respects, had a moment of silence, released some flowers into the bay, and that was that. Yeah. So just a bit of background. Jimmy J, was an amazing athlete, amazing paddler, and on June 28th, it just so happened that I was the last person to see him. He was taking his boat down, getting ready for a paddle, and um, that was about 2:15 in the afternoon, and at 3:30, his boat was found capsized off Second Beach. His paddle had washed up, and unfortunately, he was nowhere to be found, and he's been missing ever since. Unfortunately, you know, we we are assuming that he is lost at sea, and his body was never recovered. It never surfaced, unfortunately. So legally, he's still considered missing, but presumably we think he drowned and he passed away, and that's very sad. And got a lot of thoughts, a lot of what ifs, regrets. You know, I wish I had. I wish I had talked to him before he went out. Unfortunately, he was not wearing a life jacket, and I wish I had a chance to say bye. But unfortunately, that afternoon, I was in a bit of a rush. I needed to receive a phone call from my daughter's doctor, which is why I was, which is why I'm very confident about the timeline as to what happened, and everything kind of matched up. So yeah, it was unfortunate. The year before, I had been paddling with him at 6 in the morning, with him and Brad Morrison, Rob Magus sometimes, Ron Downs, and we would go out at 6 in the morning, 6:15, and we had a great time paddling, um, doing some surfing, and yeah, just pushing each other. Jimmy was an amazing athlete. I always looked up to him. He was a guy who I really, you know, I really hated to race against, but really loved to race with. Right? He's that kind of guy. And he was always so calm, composed, but he just had that killer mentality. He didn't say much, but you knew he was really, he was out for business. And I will always miss and cherish paddling with him in the mornings. I'll miss his pies, and I'll just miss him in general. I just miss his smile. Miss running into him at Dragon Boat practice or wherever it may be, at the regattas, at festivals, and just having him on the water, pushing each other. That's something that I'll forever miss, but he will always be in the back of my mind. Um, Always pushing me to try better myself, and yeah, he will live on in our memories, and and still to this day, you know, I strive to age like Jimmy J. I strive to maintain that discipline, to keep myself in shape, to eat right, to exercise, keep paddling, keep moving around, keep staying active, and and just try to be in the best shape in my life as possible. It's hard. It's difficult. I just had a baby girl last year, and things have stabilized now. Of course, I'm more used to a routine, and yeah, that's one of the reasons why I was not able to go paddle with Jimmy this year, because my baby girl turned up, and my mornings are filled with her now. It's bittersweet. Sometimes I run it through my mind. You know, what if we had touched base to go paddle together that fateful afternoon? I'm sure things would have turned out differently. Or if he had showed up, or even if we had crossed paths and went out together, paddled together. I think the outcome would have been a little different. And but it's one of those things. What if this, what if that, only if, only, you know, if only this, if only that. It's one of those things where I don't know if you believe in fate, but it just so happened that I was the last person to catch a glimpse of him. Um, I feel very privileged, honored to have met Jimmy. He was very influential in my life during my 20s and my 30s, and he will be greatly missed. And this paddle is a tribute to him. After the memorial paddle, I did a small loop around the creek, and conditions were great. There was a nice westerly blowing, so I decided to go out for a quick surf. And after that, in the afternoon, we had a celebration of life service, and brought the family there. Unfortunately, he didn't get to meet my daughter. Uh, he attended my baby shower. But anyway, take care. Bye.